Right. Right. Yes. So good evening to all of you. So let's start our session. So as you can see, this session is on calculation techniques, and this is concept-based class, and this is class number 2. And this class will be beneficial for CAT aspirants, and it will be beneficial for QA part. My name is Pradipta Rai, and I'll be taking you through the session in the next half an hour. All right. Now, there'll be certain concepts I have already discussed in part 1. So you can watch part 1 also whenever you find time, right? And then you carry on with this. Okay. So there'll be certain agenda over here, and then we'll discuss all those agenda and we'll carry on. So before I start, I urge all of you to like, share, and subscribe this channel. And along with that, don't forget to click on bell icon so that you can get the notification of my further sessions. All right. All right. Now let's talk about the agenda. So the agenda is, so let's talk about the agenda. Agenda is, we'll be talking about multiplications. Of course, big numbers, numbers which are very close to 100. We'll learn how to calculate those numbers, multiplication of those numbers which are very close to 100. Fine. And we'll learn the techniques. And of course, as you know that here we are talking about, we'll learn techniques to calculate mentally. And as you know, mental calculation will be faster than normal way of calculation. So there will be a faster calculation techniques we'll be learning, where we'll be learning how to multiply numbers which are very close to 100. And of course, the applications of that. So after we'll be learning that how to calculate the numbers which are very close to 100, and then how to apply all those numbers. And here, how to calculate means I'm just talking about multiplications in this session. Okay. So we'll have further sessions on the same line. Okay. And somehow at the end of the session, I'll talk about what are the other sessions which are coming up, which I'll be taking through. Okay. All right. Now let's look at the technique. So what is the question? The question is, we'll be learning multiplication of two numbers which are very close to 100. And here we'll be talking about the multiplication of the numbers which are above 100. All right. So I have just taken two numbers and I'll tell you how to calculate that. So I have taken one number is 107 and another number is 113, 113. So you need to multiply these two numbers. So please learn how to multiply these two numbers. So first thing what is to be done is, see the base is 100 over here. So first number is how far from 100. So 107 minus 100 will be giving you 7. So plus 7 is the deviation. So please remember, this number is how far from 100. This number is plus 7 from 100. So what is the deviation? Deviation is plus 7. Similarly, 113 is how far from 100? So 113 minus 100 will give you plus 13. So what is the deviation? Plus 13. Okay. Now, come to the answer part, how to get the answer. Now, the last two digit of your answer will be what? It will be the product of the deviations. What are the deviations? Plus 7 and plus 13. So, plus into plus is plus only. So, 7 into 13 will be giving you 91. So the last two digits of your answer will be plus 7 into plus 13, and that will be 91. So please remember, the last two digits of your answer is product of the deviations. And what is the rest part of the answer? The rest part of the answer is that this 107 plus the other deviation, or 113 plus the other deviation. In both the cases, your answer will be same. So have a look on this. If you talk about 107 plus 13, so 107 plus 13 is 120, or 113 plus 7. This is also giving you 113 plus 7 is 120, right? So what I'm getting from here, if I add up, if I calculate this, I'll get, all right, just hold on for a moment. Yeah. So this gives you 120. So this gives you how much? This gives you 120. Fine. So what I'm getting from here, have a look on this. I'm getting something like this. The last two digits of your answer is 91. So 91 is written over here. And the rest part of the answer is 107 plus 13 or 113 plus 7, and it's nothing but 120. So this is your 120. Fine. So what is the final answer? The final answer comes out to be 120, 91. So 12091. I hope this part is clear to all of you. Simple enough. Okay. Now let's practice. So please solve this question. How to get the answer and what should be the answer? You can write in the chat box. You can write the answer in the chat box also. So deviations I have already put. 104 into 114. So 104 means the deviation is plus 4. And 115 means plus 15 is the deviation. Right? Okay. So now look at the answer. All right. So the last two digits will be what? Last two digits we have already learned. Last two digits will be product of the deviation. So is it I'm talking? It's plus 4 into plus 15. So plus into plus is plus only. So next time I'll not be writing. 4 into 15 is how much? 60. So it will be 60. So please remember, the last two digits of your answer is 60. And what is the rest part? Rest part will be 104 plus 15 or 115 plus 4. So if I say the rest part of my answer is 104 plus 15. Okay. So this gives you how much? This gives you 119. So the last two digits of your answer is 60 and the rest part of your answer is 119. 104 plus 15. So what is the final answer? The final answer comes out to be 11960. All right. I hope this part is okay. All right. Now let's move further. So the next question is 107 into 112. So what answer? 107 into 112. So what are the deviations? 107. What is the deviation? It will be plus 7, right? 107 minus 100 is 100. 107 minus 100 is 7. So I'll go for plus 7. So I'll go for plus 7 is the deviation over here. And 112 minus 100 plus 12 is the deviation. So plus into plus is plus only. So last two digits will be what? Last two digits will be nothing but 7 into 12. 7 into 12 is giving you 84. So the last two digits of your answer will be 84. And what is the rest part of the answer? So the rest part of the answer comes out to be 107 plus 12 or 112 plus 7, whatever you write. So you write 107 plus 12. So it will be 107 plus 12. So this gives you 119. 119. So what is the final answer? So have a look. The last two digits will be 84 and the rest part of the answer is 119. So the final answer comes out to be 11984. Okay. I hope this part is clear. All right. Fine. So now let's practice a little bit more. What is the answer of this? 104 into 121. Yes, Ronak, answer is correct. Whatever you have given. Din Bandhu, Suman, your answer is also correct. Now look at the next question. Yes, Ronak, your answer is also correct. All right. So what will happen over here? Have a look on this. So deviation will be how much? It will be plus 4 over here, and here the deviation will be plus 21. So the last two digits will be 4 into 21. So this comes out to be 84. All right. This will be the last two digits. So what is the rest part of the answer? The rest part of the answer comes out to be 104 plus 21. So this is 125. Right. So what is the final answer? Final answer is 12584. I hope this part is clear. So see, these are big multiplications, and I hope all of you are able to calculate faster and mentally. Fine. So that's something great, right? So you should be feeling confident over here to see that yes, you are able to calculate it confidently. Okay. And feel confident in the whole process. Fine. Okay. So as of now, whatever the numbers we have discussed, if you see carefully, the product of the deviations was giving you two-digit number. So the 4 into 21. 4 into 21 is 84. So here, if you look, the here I am talking about last two digits of the answer. So last two digits of the answer, product of the deviations is a two-digit number. So I don't have a problem. It's a very straightforward thing, right? Now let's see some more. Now look here. What should be the answer? Have a look on this. What are the deviations? Deviations are 4 and 2. Yes or not? Absolutely correct. So if you have any query, you can write in the chat box. I'm watching chat box also, and accordingly I can answer. Okay. So this will be deviation will be plus 4 over here, and here the deviation will be plus 2. Fine. So 4 into 2 is how much? 4 into 2 is 8. Now there is a small problem because process says your process says that product of the deviation should be the last two digits. But product of the deviation is a single digit. So what do? I'll definitely go for a two-digit number to be written, right? So that means I should write 08 over here. Okay. So as a single digit, if you want to write in a two-digit number, I cannot write 80. 80 will be a different thing because 4 into 2 will be 8 only, right? Yes, Dinbandu, absolutely correct. Very good. So this comes out to be last two digits will be 08. Now this side is quite simple. All of you know it very well. So this comes out to be 104 plus 2. So this gives you 106. And what is the final answer there? Final answer is 10608. So your final answer comes out to be 10608. All right. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Check it out. What is the answer? 101 into 109. Yes, Ronak, absolutely correct. Yes, Arpita, absolutely correct. Very good. Fantastic. Yeah, Dinbandu, absolutely correct. So see, it's quite interesting, right? See, if you look, as of now, all of you are able to answer. Now see, these numbers are big. 101 into 109 are big numbers, and then you are able to calculate so fast and mentally, I believe. So since you are calculating, since you are answering so fast, so there is a chance that you are calculating mentally, right? And that's quite interesting. So feel confident over here and stay tuned over here only, because I'll just show you the applications of this. If this part is clear, then I'll talk about the applications, right? Now in these two, so have a look. Fatapat, let's check it out. So this comes out to be plus 1 is the deviation, and this side plus 9 is the deviation. So 1 into 9 will be giving you 9. So I should write 0, 9, as we have already discussed that 1 into 9 is a single digit number, but your process is the product of the deviations will give you the last two digits. So in that case, what do? I'll write down 0, 9 over here. So please remember, my last two digits will be 0, 9. And this side is quite simple. It will be 101 plus 9. So this comes out to be 110. Fine. So what is the final answer? Final answer comes out to be 11009. Okay. So if you see so far, whatever we have done this way, that product of the deviations is a two-digit number. We have done that. And how to handle the question. Product of the deviations is a single digit number. What to do? I'll put a 0 before the single digit. And this is also an example of that. Okay. All right. I hope it is okay. Confident, all of you. Now come to this question. Now here, the deviations are 22 and 24. So 22 into 24 will be a three-digit number. So please remember, in this case, what will happen? The last two digits will be keeping over there, and the hundredth digit, the digit at the hundredth place, it will be carried towards the rest of the part of the answer. All right. So please do it. 22 into 24 is a big calculation, but I'll show you some interesting technique now. So don't worry, but you try fast. You can write the answer in the chat box. Oh, that's great. Rana, absolutely correct. Hello, Faisal. All right, so have a look on this. So what do I do? What is the deviation? Deviation is plus 22 over here, and here the deviation is plus 24. So I need to find out 22 into 24 is how much. So 22 into 24 will be giving you how much? Yes, Abhita, absolutely correct. Now, let's consider this side. So deviation is 22 and here the deviation is 24. 22 is 24 is how much? So 22 into 24 is actually 528. Right. But please hang on. I'll just tell you how I have calculated. Or rather, I'll tell you some interesting calculation techniques on that. Okay. So 528. So let's put the value over there. Now look. So product of the last two digits will be 528. So what is the next thing to be done? Next thing to be done is now this 28 will be there as the last two digits of your answer. And this 5 is to be carried. So please remember, ये जो 5 है ना, ये carry करना होगा. This 5 will be carried and it will go, whatever this 5 is there. So this 5 is to be carried and it will go this side. So what will be the answer this side? I'll go for 122 plus 24, 146 plus 5. So this gives you 151. 146 plus 5 is 151. So what is the final answer? The last two digits are 28 and the rest part of the answer is 151. So the final answer comes out to be 15128. Of course, you need to know the table, right? If you can remember the table, it's quite good, but I'll tell you some interesting technique. Do you know how to calculate 11? 11 से calculate करने का एक technique है, एक तरीका है, right? Do you know the shortcut technique? So let's have a look on this. So what is your question over here? So have a look. The question was, you are supposed to find 22 into 24. So if I write 22 into 24 this way, 2 into 11 into 24. So can you write down my question is 11 into 2 into 24 is 48, right? Now look, there is an interesting technique. What is the interesting technique? Let me put over here. So 11 into 48. So this is a technique when you multiply any number by 11. So what do I do? First, I do this way. I'll write down the unit digit of the number. So unit digit of the number is 48. Unit digit of the number is 8. So I'll write down, if I look at my answer, the unit digit of my answer will be 8. Then what is the next digit? You add up these two digits. So I have got 4 and 8. So this unit digit I have written over here. What will be the next digit? You add up these two. 4 plus 8 is how much? 4 plus 8 is 12. So 12, what do I write? I'll write 2 over there. I'll write 2 over there, and please remember there is a carry of 1. Now leftmost side will be what? 4 plus the carry. So 4 plus carry is how much? It will give you 5. So this gives you 528. All right. So this is a technique where you can calculate any number by 11. Fine. Is this clear to us? Either you remember the multiplications or otherwise you can do this way. Of course, I hope you have learned how to calculate any number multiplied by 11. All right. Okay, fine. So far, if you have liked the session, so please like, share, and subscribe this channel, and also click on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of my further sessions, as well as you will be getting notification of further sessions from this channel. All right. Now let's continue. 116 into 118. What should be the answer? 16 into 18. Yeah, Arpita, there is a technique to multiply by 11. So that's why I put there. Otherwise, if you can remember the table of 20, 30 by 30, then you'll be able to remember all those things. See, there are different mental calculation techniques. Here also, I'll just tell you 16 into 18, how do we do? Yes, Ranak, absolutely correct. Yes, Sanchari, absolutely correct. That's very good. Yes, Arpita, absolutely correct. Fantastic. All right. So 16 into 18 is to be done. So let's go for 16 into 18. So here I'll go for say 16 into 18. So this actually gives you 288. So if I go for 288, 2 and 88 over here. So 88 will be the last two digits and 2 is to be carried. So this side it will be 116 plus 18 plus 2. So this gives you 136. Fine. So the final answer comes out to be 13688. Sorry. So, all right. Okay. So I hope you are comfortable over here. Now, look how to calculate this. Now, there are a lot of techniques to multiply the things. And there is no hard and fast rule that this is the only way to multiply the things. One is 16 into 18, but I'll just tell you what are the things, what the way I have calculated. I have calculated in two possible ways that I'll just share with you, and both are definitely mentally, right? Okay, so I'll tell you first and then I'll write. So 16, can I write 17 minus 1? And 18 is nothing but 17 plus 1. So does it look that a minus b into a plus b? So if you look carefully, 16 into 18 looks like this. Have a look. So if I go for 16 into 18, this is 17 minus 1 into 17 plus 1. So a minus b into a plus b. So do you know this? It comes out to be 17 square, a square minus b square. So 17 square is 289. 289 minus 1, this gives you 288. So this can be one way to do. Just hold on, there's a little bit of glitch over here. All right. So there's a little bit of glitch. So this comes out to 288. Now I'll just tell you another way I have looked at. Now have a look. If you want to multiply, you can calculate in a very simple or comfortable number. So if I say that 16 into 18, what I have done, I'll just tell you. I have done 18 into 10 plus 18 into 5 plus 18 into 1. So what exactly I have done over here is, it looks quite lengthy, but it's not that lengthy. So have a look on this. What I have done is, I have just written this way. This is 10 plus 5 plus 1 into 18. So why I have written this? So 10 into 18 is very simple. 10 into 18 is 180. 5 into 18, half of 180, 90, and plus 18. So you can very well calculate. You can, if you can practice a little bit, you can calculate it very well. 180 plus 90 is 270 plus 18 is 288. Right? So this is 288. Okay. Of course, you need to practice. Right? All right. So now let's proceed. What is the answer? So this comes out to be 14 into 9. 14 into 9 comes out to be 126. So this is 114 plus 9 plus 1. This 1 is carried. So this comes out to be 124. And the final answer comes out to be 12426. I hope it's okay to all of you. Okay, that's very nice. Good, Ronak. So what is the final answer? 7 into 19. I'll not write anything over here. 7 into 19 is 133. So 33 will be the last two digits. So what is the final answer? Final answer will be 33 will be the last two digits, and 119 plus 7 plus 1. So 119 plus 1 is 20. This comes out to be 127. All right. All right. Now let's get into applications. Now applications will be much more interesting. So as of now, whatever you have seen is, now I believe you are comfortable that if the numbers are very close to 100 and above 100 we have discussed in this session. So how to calculate. Now look, the applications are much more interesting, but it will be interesting then only. Yes, absolutely correct, Inbandu. Okay, now come to this applications. Now, these calculations are quite interesting if you do not have this. Say, I have just given you reference, right? Now, as of now, please see that this is not there. So, if I ask you 12.2 into 124, it looks quite dangerous calculation, right? Yes, no. Or if I ask you 1.22 into 124, you can very well say, so it is quite difficult. How do I calculate this? And how do I calculate it mentally? Or similarly, if I'm asking you 122 into 1240, right? Now, please understand this. I can say that you have to connect this with this. So, what is the connection? What is the process of connection? So forget decimal. If you forget decimal, this will be 122 and it's 124. Do you know product of 122 and 124? Yes, we know that. We have already learned that, right? Similarly, 1.22. Don't look at 1.22. Look at this is 122. 122 into 124. So this is how you actually just map the numbers. If you can map the numbers this way, then you can only connect with this. So what is my answer? If you look at that, there is one decimal point. There is a decimal point after one digit. So what is the final answer? So my answer will be this only, but here I have to put decimal point after one digit from the right side. So this comes out to be, this comes out to be 151.2.8. That will be the first one. All right. Achha, what is the next one? Next one comes out to be, there is a decimal point after two digits, and here there is no decimal point. So in this answer, I'll be having decimal point after two digits from right. So this comes out to be 151.28. So this will be what? It will be 15128, and I have got a 0 at the end. Fine. All right. Yeah, then Bandhu, fantastic. Arpita is also very nice. You're doing so well. Right. So these are the things you can look at. Now, please understand this way. I'm repeatedly telling, if I do not refer this at the top, then it is not very easy to look at. But that's the thing you are supposed to do. How do I do? Forget decimal. Take it out. This is 122 and 124. That is how it is. All right. Very good. So let me proceed. So what is the answer? Whatever we do, we can write the answers now. We know how to do that. Yes, Maruti Lakshman Patil, absolutely all right. Now this over here. So I've already taken the reference, so you can very well understand. So as I told you, forget the decimal. It is 107 into 112. So I know that is 11984. And I know that there is a decimal point after one digit and there is a decimal point after one digit. So in your answer, there will be a decimal point after two digits. So what will be your answer? Your answer comes out to be 119.84. This will be what? Once again, similar type of thing. Two decimal points. So it will be 119.84. In this case, two decimal point and one decimal point. This comes out to be three decimal points. So it will be 11.984. All right. So what will be the answer this side? Some other numbers are different, but your answer will be similar to whatever we are doing actually. Right? Yeah, very good. Then Mandu. So this comes out to be what? This will be 119.84. This side, decimal point after one digit. So this comes out to be 1198.4. And here, decimal point after one digit and two digits. So three digits are there. So your answer comes out to be 11.984. 984. Okay. So have you seen how to apply whatever you have learned? Fine. Okay, so I hope you are confident enough as of now. If I say from the start of the session and as of now, you are confident enough, and then you are confidently able to do well, right? So please keep on practicing over here, and then you carry on with this, right? This session is done on the one Unacademy platform, and I am one of the educators over here, right? So now these are the sessions which are available over here, which you can watch. So what you have is my YouTube. These are all my YouTube sessions. At 9:30 p.m. The dates are over here, and mental calculation technique one, and this is two. This two we are already done, and then we have actual interview questions in IIM and XLRI and how to handle that, how to build your profile to face interview, and then relative speed related concept 1 and concept 2 classes, right? Acha. If you want to join an academy, and if you you use this code to unlock, and if you use this code you can get maximum discount, and that's 10%. All right. Or if you download the app, and then to unlock, you can use this code. My code is PRAY, PRAY 10, PRAY 10. Now look at the other courses. This is a free class. If you download the Unacademy app, then you can attend these classes. This is a free class. Next week, Monday to Saturday, 5 p.m. is the time. This is related to ratio proportion. So these three will be the basics, and these three will be the advanced classes. Okay, so you are not able to see very clearly. Okay, so what you can do is you can watch it afterwards. You can just uh, zoom and you can see that. All right. Now, this is a plus session. This plus session is for unacademy students who have already paid. So the students who have paid, they can attend this session. So this session talks about the faster and mental calculation techniques. So whatever calculation techniques I have discussed in last two sessions, in the two videos, right? So these are larger version of that. So this is a course of 4 classes, and there we'll be discussing all possible different calculation techniques. All right. Okay. Okay. So I hope you have liked the session, and if you have liked the session, then please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click on bell icon, and also please put a comment in the comment box so that it can motivate me. All right. Thank you very much.